Oh, snap. Good to go, Al. GG's on that div 3 on that diamond. Good job. I knew you could do it. What up, Cat Ridiculous? Nathaniel. What's good, y'all? So let's go ahead and get ourselves acclimated to our new background. Yeah. That's what we do over here, guys. Always updating stuff for you guys. Doing stuff so we can always progress forward. Never bringing you guys slacking material. Facts. Facts. That's what we're all here for. That's what we're all here for. That's our highlight, y'all. Highlight of our day, you know what I mean? So let's see. I'm not getting anything on this. I need to refresh this. We got live chat going on. I want to be able to see all y'all. And then put that there. Are we done? The background's great right there, Matt. So my idea was, and a nephew and the girl catching strays. Yo, greater being Kev, you know it. You know it, bro. We got Horse here. You know what I mean? We got the Houdini himself. And we got Toofy. We got Toofy. Yo, he's missing a tooth. I don't know if you can see that, but that dude's got one tooth. Excellent background. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I try, man. I try, y'all. Anyways, enough about me. You know, Dennis is begging CG for some money right now. This is quiet he's ever been. So I know he's down the worst he's ever. He's down bad, so bad. He's so down bad. Oh my gosh. Shout out to Paris. Let's go. All right, y'all. I was doing karaoke. I mean, all weekend and including yesterday. Let's go. Let's go, y'all. That's what we do, yeah. Getting all my songs in, doing all the fun stuff. All right. So let's find out why I called y'all here today. Turns out, if you're on that Greyhound back to Y-Town, I bet he is. I would not even second guess that. I hope he is. I really hope he is. He should not be at all associated with DJ in any form capacity. All right. So Dennis has a post of some of his bets in a short. I went out to dinner gambler, so not sure if he's doing good. It's probably down bad. Oh, that was in the beginning, before all this stuff came out. He was trying to prove to us haters that he's up. I'm up. I'm up, and I was just like, I see errors in your posts. Like, you're losing money each time. I don't see you profiting what you think you're profiting. So what it looks like is we messed up his stream of consciousness. We kind of like, we sent out the Hiroshima and Nagasaki nukes on him, and he just couldn't recover. So right now, it's going to take him a while to get back on his feet. We are the ones who completely destroyed this guy's YouTube career. Let's go. And that's what I'm saying, Nathaniel. And Paris brought it up too. His silence shows that something's wrong. And if he's going to come out saying that he's up.
Why the fuck you lying? Why you always lying? Fuck you lying? Why you always lying?
So if he tries, we're just going to say you lying, bro. Like, he is not up. He is probably in some serious doo-doo right now. And he's trying to, like, keep a low profile. And that boy down bad. Nah, I mean. Shout out to you, sir. Shout out to you. Soundboard is on point, guys. Like, this is why you do these things for your stream, to elevate them, right? All right, let's go ahead and move over to the live scene. Okay, I want y'all to see this. I don't think any of you guys had a chance to see this. Ooh, my head's being cut off. Hang on a sec. Let's go ahead and increase that real quick. There we go. All right. The IRS probably came knocking. Yo, that's probably right, Ski. You're right. Hey, Ski, why are you so upset over the fact that I completely wrecked this dude's state of consciousness? The bank of CG is closed. Oh yeah, it's done, bro. It's done. Look, ain't no saving that thing. Ain't no saving that thing. All right. This video is from a guy named Miami Heat Zone. And Miami Heat Zone, right here at the Miami Heat Zone, did an interview on Dennis. Let's see what he's got to say.
And for people who suffer from like gambling addictions, because like, to be honest, we really don't talk about gambling. We more or less talk about drugs or alcohol or other things that people, do. But for some
dude's tweaking right now. All he can think about is betting. Oh, that's good.
Someone who has kind of overcome gambling, how can someone who's struggling with gambling, what are your tips or like what's some advice that you can give to them? Because I know it's tempting because you always feel like, well, this next one I'm gonna win. You know what I mean? So what's your advice to those people?
So what I did, it was crazy for me because with me, I was the worst. I mean, I'm talking about I spent 48 hours at craps table. It was bad.
Now he spends 48 hours on a sports book.
I recommend people to do. This is what works for me. I got to the point after gambling for like 5-6 years that I literally called the Gamblers Anonymous number, and I'm in Vegas, and it was kind of.
Why the fuck you lying? Why you always lying?
We know that's cap.
It was shocking to me that I was calling this number, and I'm talking to the guy, and he's kind of talking to me like confused, like, this makes no sense because I'm just rambling on. And then after we hung up, he gave me another number. We hung up. I realized that I got to do something to overcome this. And I just literally stopped cold turkey. But
why the fuck you lying? Why you always lying?
I will say, you can't stop cold turkey. I started betting. I started gambling lesser amounts of money. So before.
All he just said was, I stopped cold turkey, but I'm still gambling, but I lowered my numbers. Oh my gosh, DJ. Too much.
Before, I'm talking about I would drive all day and make $300 and I'll gamble away 250 of it and take the 50 and like go get a hotel room. It was that bad. And that was going on for months. But then when I stopped a few months before moving from Vegas. I would go and take now $20. And if I lost, I lost. Like I felt disgusted to gamble anything over $20.
Sure, DJ. And we are 4 years later, y'all. When was this filmed? Okay. Gonna be 4 years, September 19th. 4 years later. This was right before he went to Cali Girl. What's good, Cat Ridiculous? Right before he goes to Cali Girl, Miss Horseface over here. DJ. If DJ is such a great sports bettor and gambler, then why doesn't he stream more about that? Like a lunch money show talking about upcoming games, live stream, live he's betting on, etc. Matt, this is what he came out of his mouth. You can listen to it. I think it was the last live he did. He said he doesn't want to do that because he doesn't want to be responsible for people that lose. So if you lost everything that you bet, you'll come back and blame him. That's where he's at with it. And I think it's a complete farce. He's lying. The only thing he's really trying to avoid is showing the exploit to a public forum. Because like if they find out he's doing this, they'll shut down the sports books. Because they watch. Yup, no DJ. I can't wait. Oh no. Did you remove that? Nah, we ain't gonna do that, bro. You can't do that to me. Yo, that's crazy messed up. Come on, that was great. I was gonna read it as goofy and everything. Oh wow, okay, yeah. That's what it would have been. All right, let's hear more of this dude's lying and grifting.
I knew I couldn't stop cold turkey, but $20 didn't hurt me. That was just if I lost it, I lost it. So what I recommended people to do is call that 800 number. And for me, that just calling that number woke me up. But
why the fuck you lying? Why you always lying? Oh my God, stop fucking lying.
What you talking about, DJ? We know you freaking lying, bro. If it was a wake-up call, why the hell are you still gambling? Oh, here we go, Pat. So Paris gave me a goofy. Oh, yup. Oh, DJ, I can't wait to continue to finance your life as a 40-year-old man forever. Oh, yup. Facts, Paris, facts. He's going to be a 40-year-old grifting baby daddy, just going sitting around lazy with a Nike A shirt on and some Nike shorts, not showering for days.
At that number, they give you you have meetings, you have classes in every city that you can go and you talk to other people who gamble because of the fact we all think we're going to win.
And that's why you still lose, because you have stopped doing the treatment, sir. DJ treatment, let's go push this. Let's try and get DJ back into treatment because this is what he needs. He doesn't need to be messing around with this gambling no mo chat. We got to get him out of this. Find him. We got to go into the void, the parallel dimensions, and pull him out of his miserable life as a gambler, because there's no other way to do this but just to force him down. It's just, you got to do that now. No choice now.
People that at one point had a gambling problem, you're never going to get over that. Like with me, even with sports, like I'll go to the YMCA, and if we're down by 5, I'm still yelling at people like, dude, this game ain't over. This game ain't over.
Yeah, now you just yell at your kid.
It's game to 12, but it's 5, just say 5-10. I'm like, game ain't over. Just get stops. We can come back. And sometimes we came back. It's like a gamble. Sometimes you come back, but I give that speech because I'm just most people with gambling problems, it ain't the money that we're gambling. It's just the feeling of winning.
Right out your own mouth. Because that's all that matters to you. And who's winning now, DJ? Because it ain't you, sir. Somebody's losing. They game.
We'll literally lose like $1,000, and we'll lose $1,000, and then we'll win back $60 randomly, and we would feel good for a moment.
And if you notice, that is exactly what he did. If you watch all his bets, you'll see the loses, and then you'll see like a small bet in between, like a $40. Only it's just, he says it's an easy win. No, it's because he wants the freaking feeling of that euphoria for his grifting, y'all. Freaking A. Like, couldn't put this together any other way. Like the guy is, if this video right here doesn't tell you that this guy has a serious gambling problem, I don't know what tells you that. I mean, there's no other evidence other than this one. It's like clear cut. Dude needs to stop.
It's crazy. So what I recommend people who are suffering from gambling, is to call that number and go to those classes, because you're going to see other people who are in worse shape than you. I'm talking about people that don't even eat because they got to gamble. And then you're going to.
And that's you, DJ. You the same way. Like, look at your face right here. You look in skin and bones. And for y'all, let me put this. I'll pin this thing in chat here, so you guys can actually go and look at it yourselves if you want. There, I pinned it. So now you guys can go check it out on your own. I also pinned a couch, an air mattress, and a complete basketball training bundle. So if you guys select those. And the basketball training affiliate link is a nice try. Yeah, I try, man. I try, sir. DJ has to be losing money overall. That's normal. But he's trying to act like he's making a living on it. Yeah. Says the 147-pound man, exactly.
Going to realize that you're making a bad decision, and gradually, slowly but surely, you're going to eventually get off of the gambling. And then the second thing, which is the plan B, would be give your money to a family and friend, like somebody you can trust. Give them your money. Like whenever you get paid, have it go into their bank account. Or
that don't stop it. That does not stop it at all. Because what you do is you'll harass the person that's your fiduciary. You'll harp them until they give you what you need. You're kind of like putting the responsibility on them. So that's like totally unfair. Bro looks like a Holocaust survivor. Damn, that's crazy work. Ouch. He does, though. He does.
Create a bank account that they have control of, and you don't have access to an ATM or debit card, because you got to be somebody that's strong that could take you yelling at them, because that person will take it and they won't give you your money. And you
hear that? Someone that could take you yelling at them. Who's the person that gets yelled at in their relationship? Looks like the horsey knows what we're talking about.
You need that. And guess what? You're gonna, when you get that first 2 months of control over your money, to where they're only giving you $20 to go screw up, you're gonna be a happy person, because now.
Wait, so you just said the quick cold turkey, but then to let them give you $20 for your gambling?
Why the fuck you lying? Why you always lying?
Huh? That don't make sense, DJ.
Your bills are going to start being paid on time. You can get your subscription apps. You can do whatever you need to do because of the fact you have money. And then it slowly causes you to realize the value of money again, and you just stop. So those are two biggest.
You heard him? The value of money. When he's up, does he care about the value? Sure enough, doesn't. This guy. Oh my gosh.
Ways that I know to stop. Give the money, family, and friends. And
ways that I know to stop.
Why the fuck you lying? Why you always lying?
Cali Girl is the enabler, an advocate, a handler, and the punching bag, as well as bank. Yeah, exactly.
Then call that 800 number. It's like 1-800-GAMBLERS. Might be, you can look it up on Google if you're interested in that number.
For someone who says they called that number, you would know it. It's called 1-800-GAMBLER, DJ. So we know you ain't do it. And the only reason this dude Martell Lee did anything was because the guy wanted clout off of you, and it didn't work. So he didn't get what he needed off of you. All right. So let me go ahead and open up the Discord. People, if y'all want to pop in, you're more than welcome. Or not podcast, no. This one. There we go. All right. Whenever you guys want to pop in, I'm here. Pop this window out. And then let's go ahead and share. Wouldn't be surprised if DJ's justification in not getting help was realizing that he wasn't down bad as others, just telling people he didn't fit the criteria of an addict. Yeah, well, I mean, he's wrong in that way, but I can see why he would think that, because I went to an AA meeting. I don't have alcoholism. I'm not alcoholic at all. But going there was very enlightening. Like, I went there noticing, like, I could have been them. I was like one slip away from it, right? Of not getting my mental health in check and whatnot. But going to the mental health treatment centers and getting the medicine, and then going to the behavioral therapy, doing all those things helped me be who I am today and get myself on a path of peace and not relying on the drinking as a way to cope. There's other ways to do things like de-stressing. I do other stuff that's positive and healthy for myself. And a lot of it's hobby based, so it's therapeutic. But DJ has no outlet. He has nothing to stop the grift that he's doing. So in a sense, it's pretty much he put himself in this situation. If you look at it like this, he could get out of it if he would just take that stuff seriously that he was talking about in that video. If he took it seriously, he'd be in a better place. But because he refuses, then, that old chestnut, it just didn't work out the way he wanted it. And I think the grifting got worse as the addiction took hold. So people, come on through if you want. While we're waiting for people to pop in, I do want to go over a live stream. The comments section.
Where's this?
I want to highlight something here. Ski.
So we're winning or no?
Not winning. Ski.
Oh, we're not winning.
Let's talk about Ski. So
yeah, what's going on there, man?
Ski is very upset that DJ's hiding. He's calling me the MJ doctor or Kobe pilot of DJ's channel.
Mm-hmm.
And then someone's giving him a garbage analogy comment, and he says at least he found that his lane of low-cal content has a lane of production value. Hell, I'll even take Nab's eating challenges at this point. At least he's striving for something. Damn. Oh gosh, it's bad. So I only did one thing that I said I was going to do, which I think we were successful. Which was, I said about 6+ months ago that the objective of this channel was to systematically and cerebrally break DJ's channel down and completely destroy his reputation, right?
Facts.
Because he's lying to people and he's not telling the truth. So what I did was expose the lies, made the truth come out, which put him in a bad situation. Whereas Nab, I don't know. That's a good question. Nab's probably somewhere trying to eat because he looks like he needs food. Water Wisdom says, it's sad that this channel has become, and I left and now I checked out, years, very sad, yet at least we know how everyone looks. Yep, so the secret's out, DJ. People know what Cali Girl looks like, and that's all on you. You are the one that's blamed, because I bet Cali Girl, he called her and was like, oh, Cali Girl, don't be upset. He did it first. And she was probably like, I was watching that live, DJ. And you posted that stuff before Divas did anything. You did this.
So we're seeing a level of immaturity is what you're saying.
Oh, yeah. Dennis, Track says, Dennis, you can't be ghosting audience. I hope you're okay. My other YouTube put note on post if he's taking days off. Think of it as an out of office reminder. And then Ski goes, what's crazy is that Baldy in a Honda gets no love, do be missing, and nobody would care. And then Track goes, do you have a back channel to reach Dennis the Extraordinaire? WG, please don't cut off my money. He's saying, please don't cut my money. I need the bank account, girl.
That's funny.
So Japan says, can't even lie. Some of y'all need Dennis just as much as Dennis needs you. Nobody needs Dennis. Dennis going away doesn't make or break anything on this side of things. We just go, we knew it.
Yeah, if anything, it's kind of like an aha moment, you know?
Mm-hmm. And as we continue to watch the grift fall apart. So let's check out Nab Eat World. 1 hour ago. So he's in Richmond, Virginia. Thank you, Nab, for letting us know where your location is. So Nab, why do you think eating is going to save the business? Nothing makes a starving vampiric Ethiopian look good and happy than taking a chow down on food here. Something's wrong. Huh? Whoa. Yo, he's aging like 30,000 years, y'all.
So he said he's trying to save a business?
Yeah, his own. His own. He's trying to become a content creator, but where are you getting this money to eat all this stuff, Nab?
I mean, is he in Virginia? I'm so confused. Like, I'm very confused.
I think he's in Virginia right now because it says Richmond, Virginia.
Okay.
That means he's nearby Virginia. Where are you getting that cash, Nab, to do all this? I bet you're getting the bonus wash money, huh? Using your Social Security. Oh, boy. Wait, that's Nab? Yeah, no cap. You never seen Nab before? This is how Nab looks. Look at that. Look at that. Vlad the Impaler looking motherfucker right here. Here, you see Nab right here? Look, let me give you some Vlad the Impaler, guys. Check out Nab. Let's go open this new tab. There you go. See it's uncanny. Look at that guy.
I don't know, man. Maybe we had it wrong the whole time. Maybe there's a lineage here.
Yeah, vampires. He's a vampire, yo. So with DJ disappearing like Houdini, we have to figure out like where this trick he's pulling that wool over our eyes. How are we gonna get this trick come out? Matt says he looks like the crackhead version of Tony Dungy. Yeah, a lot of people say he's Tony Dungy's twin. Like that's his
long
daddy.
Lost child.
Oh, jeez. That's funny, right? Yeah, so DJ's disappearing act. You know, the last time he disappeared like this, he came back. He lost everything. We're probably gonna get that what Braylon had predicted, which was hands folded, looked at us and says, yeah, now guys, we have to get back to this channel. We gotta get this, we gotta revive this channel. Nav is 17th generation vampire. Dennis is 6th generation broke. Oh, jeez. Yeah, so let's see. With Nab and DJ being, codependent on each other, not being able to be on a live together, and Ski not having a home to go and do his trolling. Does it seem like the Amazing Hustler channel just became a ghost town? The Discord's dead too, I think.
No, I don't. No, it's not dead. It's still kind of active. Nav's posting daily.
Just one person?
Just one person. That's all you need, man. That's how Discord is. Just one person.
Yeah, Joe,
All
he's in
starts with one.
Richmond. I got you. I bet Nav's gonna nuke his channel now because he's putting out his location. Careful, Nav. Don't put your location out there, sir. You got haters over here. They ain't too happy with you telling them to pull up. The supporting cast of Dennis Live is freaking out that there's about to be only reruns available. There is only reruns available, yeah. And I think Ski's the one that's feeling it the most. Yeah, Nav lives in DC. Oh boy. You hear that? You hear that, Royce? Nav lives in DC.
Well, I'm confused, like, because it's like how. Okay, now I got to do some geographic.
Oh, you want to know where Richmond is compared to?
Well, how the DC? Distance between there and DC?
It's about an hour.
Oh, is that close? Oh shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what, dude? I'm thinking about it right now because also off the top of my head, it makes sense.
It's 2 hours.
No, I mean it's still way closer than I thought. In my head, because when I think of like the FBI, like Quantico,
yeah,
it makes sense. Like them like being
is a little bit further north. It's in Alexandria.
But that makes sense them being like close in proximity like that with like DC and like it makes okay. No, I got you. I don't know why in my head in the beginning I was like, what, is that like 5, 6? And then it clicked to me. Yeah, no, that that makes sense.
Yeah, it's 110 miles. And the reason it only takes 2 hours. Good.
And he went to Texas too? Like
he went to Texas? I don't know if he went to Texas.
Oh, it must be the chain. I'm sorry. It must be the chain that I'm looking at here.
Yeah, the Texas Inn.
Mm-hmm.
So with these guys, the little crew having the crisis they're having, and then the money bags are drying up, and then DJ has to worry about nephew, and nephew hasn't gotten his stuff together. I bet you the next time we see DJ, nephew won't have his stuff. Because it doesn't take that long. Yeah, it doesn't take that long to get everything you need. Look, let's go ahead and use. Oops, I didn't use AI to create this. Ski's crashing out DJ's comments. He is, Scott. How long does it take to get a new SSN card, birth certificate, and state driver's license in a beginner driver's license for a new driver. Okay. So 5 to 10 business days for a Social Security card. You can apply online, which I was saying that you can do online now. You don't have to go in person.
Yeah, I mean, normally you could just literally be like, "Oh, here we go, got all my shit together," and then boom, done. Like I don't know why. It's a whole thing. I guess it's kind of my question.
And then Birth certificate takes 2 weeks. You can do this online. Then driver's license, 6 months minimum if the driver is under 18. Driver is older than 18 as fast as a few days to a few weeks. So because he's 20 years old, I'm going to hope he took the few weeks model, because if you don't know how to drive properly, you're not going to learn how to drive proper. You need to do this. So if the new driver doesn't have these documents yet, get the birth certificate and social security card first. DMV will require both original physical social security card and certified birth certificate with a raised seal before they let you even take the learner's permit test. So if you add this is about business days, about 2 weeks here. These 2 weeks here, if you do it online, that's a month. And then you take a few weeks here. If you did everything in one shot, you can get this done in about a month. This kid's been there a whole month and he still hasn't gotten this stuff. So Nav and Ski will always blindly support Dennis even when he lies. Of course, forever Burton. That's the one downside to this whole thing, is that no matter what evidence or proof that we bring to the table, proving that DJ is not doing as great as he says he is, those blind followers, including the troll of all trolls, Ski, will always be right there. Because Ski's pretty upset at the fact that he didn't, I'm thinking it's jealousy. He didn't get to DJ's head like I got into DJ's head. I think that's like a vendetta he's got against me because of that. I really do. I really truly believe that, because Bert, it wasn't until I showed up that this dude completely lost all his crap.
I think also too, on top of that, it's like the entertainment factor for him is also like dwindling away, because it's like if you look at his chat, it's like not. I mean, you're in a beach just on your phone for like an hour, right? Like where's the because where's the interaction, right? Like DJ doesn't really do giveaways. He doesn't really like interact. He's just kind of like, hey, just stare at me while I do this.
Yeah.
Three phones.
You don't even give you all the with the benefit of watching what he's looking at or what he could be looking at.
It is kind of sad, unfortunately. Like in the grand scheme of it all, it's just like literally you're just like, oh, you're just on your phone. Oh, okay, man, cool.
Watching everybody else having a good time but him.
Can you imagine going to a beach and just like you're just sitting there and you're kind of like, oh, I'm just literally going to be on my phone.
Not looking at the sky, not looking at the water, not feeling the water. Sheesh.
Now, that's what they call it, touching grass.
Yeah, touching grass. Yeah, touching seaweed.
Touching seaweed, touching sand.
Touching sand. Building a sand castle.
Yeah, but dude, shit, man. It's like, you know what I mean? Like, I mean, I'm looking at it from my perspective and I'm just like, dude, like, you're coming out here and kind of, I mean, and you bring your nephew in here, like you're also wasting someone else's time. Like, nephew ain't working because he needs you.
Well,
right?
Like he was walking the nephew, his emotional support nephew. That's his emotional support.
Yeah.
So nephew needed to get a walk. So he's like, okay, well, let's go for a walk. Let's go this way. Let's go to the beach. And then the little doggy nephew was happy. Barked a couple times and walked away. And then nephew's like, oh, he does his thing, and I laugh it off, and I'm like, well, bro, I hope Jay you watching this, because you in some trouble, bro.
Yeah, unfortunately, this is one of unfortunately, it's one of those things where I just think for him, like, it's like, yeah, I think he already kind of knows and understands, like, he's just in a weird spot.
Hey,
So it's kind of
Holly.
like, well, I gotta just like rock out to see how long this will go before the whole thing just kind of goes under.
Yep. I don't know if that's a good idea though. You wait too long, it's gonna fall apart. Is nephew a good black or a bad black? I wonder. I wouldn't know. Emotional support nephew gets me every time. Well, no cap. I mean, that's exactly what he is. He goes for walks. You know, he feeds him with a bowl, and he he bathes him. He's got like he's got a little leash for him in the form of headphones. So yeah, he's definitely a little pet for him.
I'm just hoping, like, emotional support nephew gets me every time. Well, it's kind of what it is, right? I mean, he did say that. He just said, like, he is having his nephew there to kind of keep him on track, quote unquote, which is funny because it's like, well, aren't you supposed to be helping him?
Yeah, you're the 40-year-old, you dummy. You got to mentor the young one, and the young one right now is watching you just lay there till noon, probably 4 p.m. And then you wake up and start gambling. The kid's like, "What are we doing here? Like, I didn't come here
And
for
go
you
from
to
there.
do
Yep.
that. Like, I thought we were doing more than this."
Mm-hmm.
And then DJ's like, "Nephew, you just don't get it. Let's go play basketball. They'll shut you up." So if he wears out nephew, you don't want to complain about how life had just paused for him. Like the kid's life is on a standstill.
Yeah,
Completely
yeah.
paused. You press pause on it. Crazy.
Mm-hmm.
I don't get it.
Well, I mean, I get it. It's kind of like one of those unfortunate situations, like, because it's like you're pausing your life, right? I mean, you got your whole life ahead of you. I mean, DJ's kind of like at the point where retirement is like a struggle at this point. If we're talking like 5K, yeah.
Yep. Nephew would be better off going down the street to stepdad's house for real though. But
Mm-hmm.
stepdad ain't got
Hey,
no relation to DJ's family. And it's funny
but
because the nephew's doing worse than DJ. And then DJ's now in a point where he can't support nephew. So kid screwed himself.
especially in that moment, like, yeah, man.
So sad. So sad.
But hey, we'll see. We'll kind of see how everything unfolds on that part. But yeah, I mean, it's just everything's just been quiet so far. But I mean, as far as like this whole thing goes, like, that'd be funny if he actually just goes to stepdad's house and be like, hey, can I just, like, I don't know, crash here?
Oh, what would be really funny is DJ goes live now to show
Oh,
us all
live.
his bets.
Well, that's the thing, right? He's gonna come in and what was it? The check in. You're like, hey, you got to check in
Yep.
with the employee.
It's
Like, all right, you
what is
got,
it called? The welfare check.
or like, when you're doing it, like, hey, you got to clock in for work. Every single, that's like his like signal. Like when you go live, like he's gonna be like, all right, I gotta like go in here. I
Yep.
forgot I got to stream.
Yeah. Then Paris puts no bragging equals back to zero, which is a true statement.
What you saying? You're saying because he's not bragging and everything like that? Like you're saying everything's got to go back to zero? I don't know about all that, man.
Yeah, that's what happens. And then when DJ goes live, it's all messed up. Like he's got Temu freaking internet service. And then what else we got? $750 in an hour. Where's all those posts there, DJ? You see, 5 days. You see why this gambling stuff doesn't work, y'all? In 5 days, this guy went from I'm gonna stream, I'm gonna show you guys how to do this, I'm gonna do all that stuff to not doing anything. That's crazy.
wildest shit out there, man.
The guy, yo, in 55 seconds, at a minute and 24, double, let's see what this means.
Let's investigate it. Let's see what is that. What does it mean?
We got a $740 morning, you know, so we're taking today off.
I don't want to hear about your 2
55,
bets.
We taking today off.
Hey, this is
Wait, I'm sorry. Let's see what Dio Wyndham said here. Before we skip to there, I don't want to hear about your 2-figure bets.
Yeah, 3-figure cash outs and 5-figure debt. You get my salute when you eclipse 100K in profit and do all that soft lifestyle crap you always dreaming about but can't do. You're yet to live in luxury, ride in luxury, take long vacations, pull fine women. That's true. You can't pull fine women. Or be fashionable. You're just a daily penny scrapper to get by. Get the real money, then talk. Don't brag about the moment you had a good day betting and it's over 10K. It's not even 10K. Dang. Every day is literally a day off for DJ. That's facts, Holly. He got his head cracked. Man. Of course he did. Of course he did, Nathaniel. Every time I attempt to even watch his live to catch up on all his mess, the service is so bad. You just want to throw my phone. There's betting streamers that have been doing live daily placing World Cup bets with their audiences. Meanwhile, Amazing Hustlers AWOL. I know, Matt. He could have capitalized on all this. Again,
he could have. You know, it's like every 4 years, man. This is the part right here. Hey, I'm going to do it. This is how I do my bets. I'm doing a YouTube short. Yeah, no, that's people with actual structure. He wants to bet, get his Chipotle for the day, and
gambling addicts are able to do that. He can't because he's a gambling addict. All right, so the double him at 124. Let's see what he's going to say.
Yes.
Take care of. And my accounts, because, I got to pay. This is my, full-time job right now. So.
Double Okay. We took the day off. And then minute 24. It's my full-time job. Oh, shit. Hey, welcome, Mr. Bet on You. What is going on? You'll be at this man's neck. Hey. Check this out. I want you to see something real quick, Pedro. Pedro, I want you to see something real fast.
Oh, that's Pedro? Hey, man.
Pedro, I'm going to show you what Cali Girl looks like. I want you to see this, okay?
Shout out to Holly.
Right here. This is Cali Girl. Pedro, I know your lady looked better. Okay? Your lady looks better. Look, this is the dime piece he be talking about. Yo, Pedro, I want you to come at this dude every chance you get. This is his lady, yo. This is his lady. Let him have it, dude. Let him freaking have it. Because he can't say anything about people's chicks no more, because that's his heart and soul right there. The money bags. That's his money bags, y'all. Cali Girl never even been to North Carolina, but her car gets swiped every day. Yeah, can't make this up.
Wildest thing ever.
Can't make this up. All right, let me change the image. No comment. I'm speaking on ladies. You savage, bro. Yeah, let's go. Shout out to you there, Mr. Banyan. Thank you for coming. Yeah, I know. Dude, I know your lady looks better, bro. Like, you have had her pop up a couple times, so there's no way. Like, this is why I'm putting this here, because she got horse face. Hella fraud alerts on a card. I know. Hella fraud alerts. So DJ, just so you know, even Mr. Bet on You got you, bro. He's got you. Oh, this is great. Oh man. She's looking like Uncle Ben's Rice and Betty Crocker had a love child. They didn't want anybody knowing about, for real. For real, Cap, for real. Yo, imagine that too, right? She has stroke and everything. She's in, in the power chair 5,000, and she's going around like limping everywhere. And this guy's saying, I can't wait to tap that. Sorry, I just had to. It turns him on that he can use the handicap parking. Oh. He's like, oh, tell me about the discounts. Oh. Oh man, sorry. Sorry, I had to. Oh, yeah, agency, that was good. Hella fraud alerts. Cap, come on into the Discord too if you want to have a chat. Mr. Bet on You, you're more than welcome to pop into the Discord too if you want to say hello. This is the link to get in. And if you want to say hello, you're more than welcome. We don't mind here. We don't hate. We're very kind here. We're kind people. Just don't do stuff that we would consider a attack, like what DJ does. It sounds savage, but but DJ came at Viva's lady first. Fair game. That is so true, Holly. That is so true. Thank you for saying that, because that is exactly what happened. So, Pedro, I'll let you know, I didn't do this on purpose as a like initial thing. I've always had that photo. I've had that photo for a while, and I did not want to bring it up until he posted my lady on the live. So I said, "Oh, cool. So we're doing this. Let's go ahead and do this. We'll make this a fair game. What's fair is fair, right?" All right. Let's see. Oh my gosh. All right. So let's look at this here. Made $750 before my first cup of coffee 5 days ago. Your last video of anything was this Caitlin Clark, and then you just went from there to start attacking people. Really interesting that you did that. And nothing. Absolutely nothing. Where's the consistency at, DJ? Where's the I'm gonna do this at a high level, DJ? Where the shorts, the last short you did was days ago, and you say you're gonna post all the bets, and you didn't. June 21st, 9 days ago. But this is what happens, DJ. This is what you do. You'll try to make a point early on, so that way no one asks questions. And you do this in a way to make it seem like you're winning. But you're not showing everything. So what's up with that? Doesn't make any sense. You know what I'm saying?
So when's the next time you think he's actually gonna like come up for a live? That's my question.
That's a good question, man. The next time he'll do a live is after probably this video. He'll probably come on live just to try to say, oh, you know, you don't know what you're talking about. You're up. You know, where he's gonna say, I'm up. He's gonna be like, I got all this. I bought these headphones. I bought all this Nike gear, and he's like bought it like the day of, just to show, like, to save face. So I had to take back the GoPro, so I just got a new iPhone instead. Instead of like, okay, it feels like the money that he spends on the objects that he gets for the betting, it's like the same pot. It's all in the same pot. It doesn't move. He just moves to where the pot's located. The call comes out of the same pot, but where the pot's sitting, that's what changes. The pot is the car. Now the pot is that empty ass apartment he's got with a futon.
Yeah.
What's good? 50 grand, man. Shout out to you, sir. Shout out to you, 50 grand, man. Welcome. So it's really interesting, right? He'll just take the cash and throw it because it's like he's allergic to keeping it in his bank account. I don't know if you realize that, but for him to have things in his bank account, it's dang near impossible. The last time he had a large sum in his account was like that $1,500 in the Capital One card. You remember that? And he's like, oh, that's savings. But then that money was gone shortly after. So it just seems like he does not have a clear-cut way of keeping cash, like just sitting inside of an account and let that build.
Gotta put in like a government bond, 401k. You know, that brokey shit.
He's most definitely is putting something together as we speak in response to the absence, and it will have everything to do with money. Yep. He's going to go, oh, guys, while I was away, because I had to turn off my phone. Guys. I couldn't deal with the phone calls. Everybody was calling me. They were telling me, when are you going to do the betting? When are you going to put it on Patreon? And he said, oh, I'm going to put it on Patreon, right? Well, let's see. Let's see what the Patreon says, huh? Wait, we'll just go to his Patreon on this video. Is it here? No.
I don't think so. What was it
I think it's in the video here.
The day off by showing y'all.
Damn. We'll do patreon.com. And post January. Ain't touch it since January. There you go. I understand the psychology of saving money is difficult, but when you are truly liquid, it gives you power and peace of mind that you can't even understand. For real. Here's what winning looks like. Fuck out of here. For real, dude. That's so true, 50 grand, man. That's so true. But yeah, look, he ain't done that since January 9th. There you go. So his last post, 13th. That's it. So one thing's interesting. Someone commented on this thing. We got more comments. Reply. Pepper Jack, true. I doubt that, Pepper Jack, but I find it interesting that you guys all think that. Yeah, so what else he would do? He would be like, "Oh, hey, Cali girl, I've been trying to get with Cali girl and tell her, and it wasn't me. It was Beavis. It was Beavis." And then we broke up, and I had to go and figure out how I was gonna pay for all these bills. And then okay, guys, I lied. Okay, I lied. Cali girl was spending everything, okay? She was paying all my bills, okay? I lied. He's like, and I was taking that money and putting it in a sports book, okay? and then it would help that he did go to rehab, and that's why he's been gone. You know? But that's not what's happening.
Nope, not at all.
He pushed people away. This is the part of the gambling where he's really deep into it and he's losing money, and he's isolating, and he's not even probably talking to nephew. So it's just looking like we're watching the cycle fall from him being up, which lasted only 10 days, guys. 10 days of him being up, and he crashes in 10 days. Yeah, please go to rehab. Yeah. It's in 10 days, because the post when he started getting all like hype about it was, even we'll say 2 weeks. So 2 weeks from this right here is when everything fell apart from. Everything went right today, and here's how. And now we don't see anything for 5 days. He went from here saying, I need to be more consistent, to here trying to be more consistent, disappears for 4 days. And then here comes back 9 days later, then come here and says, I'm going to sit at the beach and show you what winning looks like, and can't. As soon as Dennis came back from his first words was going to be, okay, guys, here's the situation. Yep. Sure is. You on it, Ski. That is so true. Even Ski knows what's coming on. That's crazy. This stuff here is like wild, because it's like you complain that you're inconsistent. You get upset when you say, I don't have my YouTube. I'm going to do it at a high level, y'all. I'm going to do it at a high level. See, it's been a month since nephew been around. Your definition of winning is my definition of losing. Oh my gosh. The slander stops now. I remember that one. You remember that video? That was a good video, guys. You guys should check that one. New chapter starts now. In 1 month, DJ's gone completely MIA, guys. What the heck's going on? How do we find like what this guy is going to be able to do in life? How are we gonna know?
That's gonna be a long search, friend.
How do we know what's going on? What's the next phase in the struggle content?
I think the next phase in the struggle content is literally going to be, how does he crash out after? Because for a fact, like, Cali girl like is not supporting him anymore. In my opinion, I think that's fair to say. I could be wrong, but I just think, like, as far as like everything goes right now, like, his next thing would be, how do you crawl back to Cali girl? Because the bills got to get paid, man. Rent's due.
Yep.
The first is coming up tomorrow.
Ooh. Oh boy, rent is due tomorrow, and this guy has
Rent's due tomorrow,
no
man.
capital. Crazy. That's crazy, man. And he's got to feed Neffy too. Neffy got to eat.
I mean, even P Diddy One says as soon as Dennis come back from his first word, is going to be okay, guys. Here's the situation. I mean, even P Diddy One understands what's going on here, and he's in jail.
He's in jail. Yo. That's crazy. All right. So, chat. This weekend I was supposed to go to a location. There's a birthday party this weekend. I have to attend. It's for the granddaughter. I have to be there. I cannot not be there. So, Royce, are you down for the 13th and 14th?
Look at my calendar here for a live stream.
Yeah, live stream on Saturday night at a certain location at a certain state.
13th. July is going to be tough for me. It's going to be a little tough. See here.
So drive in the day on Saturday and then leave Sunday morning.
Saturday and leave Sunday morning. Okay. Let me see. I'll keep you posted on that one. I'll keep you posted. Right. But I do like coming up for this vision.
Yeah. So I could look for a telly and stuff and then do that. I can get a double bed. Then we could do an on location stream.
Let's see here.
I even probably would call a special guest and another person that knows DJ from childhood days.
Oh, from the childhood days.
I know plenty of people. Yeah.
Oh, actually, people from the town. Oh.
Yeah. I know people that actually went to school with this dude because I grew up with them too. So it's like, you're not.
Can you just imagine just to see the degeneracy like content they see online? But like, hey, by the way, here's a YouTube channel.
Oh yeah, hey, he has a crippling gambling addiction. Look at this. Check out this video.
They're gonna be like, oh, that's him, y'all.
Yep.
Oh man. Oh man. Well, the saga continues.
The saga continues, y'all, and it ain't stopping.
No, we gotta.
I'm willing to bet nephew is going or put hands on DJ. Yo, can you imagine that? DJ coming on with a black eye and it's just like swollen and he's got all these welts on his weird forehead. Hey, thank you. Double bed action. Good looking out on the tono. Yeah, man, we could be bunk mates. You never know. Yo, I got at least another another 5 hours and 19 minutes to say sus stuff and be safe, okay? 50 grand man. I got 5 hours and 19 minutes because at midnight, all this stuff's gonna be considered gay, but it's not really considered gay right now. Bunk it up. I mean, it's safe cash, and I mean, like, why not? Why spend two separate John when we don't have to? Just get a double bed. That's it. We'll be all right. We'll be chilling if we had to. But you know, we gotta look at logistics at this point. And if logistics ain't working, then
do we still owe like taxes on that building?
oh yeah, definitely. August is gonna be when they're due. I think it's mid-August, and then that's it. He's now delinquent on a whole full year. A full fiscal year.
That's awkward.
Oh yeah.
That, my friend, is
maybe
just
Caligura linked
awkward
up
when you
with
don't pay your shit.
nephew. Oh my gosh.
Oh, that's diabolical, man. Oh, that's diabolical.
Dude, 50 grand, man. That is just, that's heinous. That's heinous.
That's heinous, man.
Oof.
That's blasphemy, man. That's all types of wrong, dude.
But I mean, like, he's younger, so she could mold him into a person that she wants him to be. She's like, you're younger. I'm just gonna make you mine. Make you simp for me.
That's some diabolical work there.
It's sure enough ill. All right, guys. Let's I think I'm gonna put this one in the Amazing series. I don't know if I did too much. No. No.
No, I don't think it's too much.
We're just saying it's a savage way of thinking. I wouldn't have thought that, but that's savagery. It's not too much. It's perfect for the detractor channel. I think I got this one on the Amazing series.
Okay.
Maybe DJ gave his life to Jesus. Oh, come on. You think he went religion, all in on religion? Come on, 50 grand, man. No way. Have you paid attention in the news lately, Royce?
What's going on?
So right now, there's this secret wedding going on. They're planning it and everything in Manhattan.
Oh my God, it's happening in my state. Oh, good God. Yes, I know about
Kelce and Taylor Swift are set to get married in Madison Square Garden this coming weekend. So
just as a heads up, I want to tell people this. There's a high likely chance, and this is like understanding the behavior patterns of New Yorkers. They don't care. Like, they will literally go out and, like, if you like, they have permits, they're gonna shut down traffic. Like, there's a chance they might actually burn that city down. The only thing that they can hope for is that if people in New York have already started drinking for the 4th of July weekend, starting third. That's the only saving grace that they could have for this whole thing. Because if that's not the case, you're gonna have a bunch of angry people that are gonna tell you, I don't care who you are, you're not gonna block my traffic. I don't care if there's a permit.
Also, the birthright citizenship has been upheld by the Supreme Court under the 14th Amendment. So with that, we are still recognizing children born to illegal immigrants as U.S. citizens. I bet you he's teaching his nephew how to gamble, complaining, deflect responsibilities and accountability. Burton,
well, forever Burton. I hope not, man. I really do.
Burton,
It's again, you want to ruin your life, that's fine. But
the kid's already a pro. He left Ohio to come down here. He ran away from his responsibilities up in Ohio. So he's already walking the uncle's shoes already, y'all.
Yeah, but hopefully, but hopefully, as far as everything goes, he can kind of get his shit together. I mean, that was the whole point of DJ helping him, but we shall see.
Yeah. This ruling, it's going to be a tough one for Trump's side of people's and like his DOJ and DHS trying to make things like easier for his administration to stop it. Need to send out a broke boy alert in the sky like Batman symbol for DJ. Did someone say trip? Yeah, Mr. V8. You want to join? You're more than welcome. You can DM me. You can join me. We'll all meet. We'll meet at the bar next door to a dilapidated building. How about that? And so now they have to work on doing other avenues to try to stop the birth of illegal immigrants to the children, because what happens is that slows the process down on getting those immigrants rounded up to put them back to where they came from, right? Now, one of those avenues they're going to take is doing investigations on tourism births. I don't know if you heard about this, but a lot of people will come around, they'll be pregnant, and then they'll go for a month to a location. They give 6 months visas. They'll go somewhere, and then they'll go and have a child in the States. The kid's now a citizen. So what they'll do is they'll piggyback off the kid to try to come in and stay inside the States, because the kid's a citizen. The kid has the rights, but the parents don't. So typically they piggyback off the child so they can get in. But problem is, illegal immigration, there's a lot of fraud involved with that, and there's also like utilizing benefits for those who need it, like those services, but they go to the illegal immigrants. So there's this whole battle with that too. This kind of adds a little bit of a hurdle to it.
Well, also too, I think like for the people that are like in the process as well of trying to, because there's some people that like come in and they're going through the whole process. Some of them is taking them 2-3 years. And they're doing it the right way. That also sucks for them because they're their stuff is being put behind even more.
Matt, yes, overturn the 14th Amendment. There's a process. Yes, you have to amend it. If not, the Constitution is clear. You were born here. You're a citizen. Yes, exactly. It's always been like that. Yes. Yes. I'm not saying that that's what I was mentioning is that process of the tourism bursts and the illegal immigrants coming here, having children, is what Trump was talking about, that's causing problems with illegal immigration, because the parents will piggyback off of that. It causes a whole bunch of problems. But that's one of the Supreme Court cases. There were a lot of other Supreme Court cases that were ruled today. There was I think it's up here. Yeah, so they did the women's sports protections. So the Supreme Court says the states have the right to decide who can participate in women's sports. The Supreme Court campaign finance ruling gives Republicans fundraising advantage. They had a decision on striking down limits. Coordinated campaign spending will disproportionately benefit Republicans because of the party fundraising advantage. The NRSC said the ruling applies to equally both parties, national committees, but the practical impact is asymmetric because the Republican committees have outraised money. So what they were trying to do, and it's the NRSC was trying to say, well, since the Republicans are going to outspend the Democrats, then they're going to have an advantage on the elections. But it doesn't matter, because the Democrats were doing the same thing when they were outspending Republicans. So the Supreme Court goes, no, we're gonna allow this. Then allow birthright citizenship. So they're looking at birthright citizenship as a constitutional amendment. So Supreme Court agrees to review the Chicago gun ban Second Amendment cases, so they're going to look at that. Like the Supreme Court, they're in recess right now, but they put down like the last 4 days, they threw a lot of decisions out there. We have the ballot. There was a ballot ruling that it was a split, but Amy Coney Barrett jumped, or Coney Barrett jumped on the side of the Democrats and Justice Roberts. They were the liberal judges and then Justice Roberts and Amy Coney Barrett jumped on the side to say they are going to rule in favor of the mail-in ballots during Election Day. What this causes a problem with is even after Election Day, they can still count ballots, which means Election Day isn't on the day that it's supposed to be. Election Day is now when they receive the ballots. The way it used to work was before they did this mail-in ballot stuff. It used to be the day of the election, you show up, you vote, you do your thing. And then they count everything the same day. Here we go. The next day, you get your results. Sometimes you can find out the night of, but usually it takes a day for everything to count, the process to go through. With the mail-in ballot stuff, free gamer grip, no DJ, no content for real. No. These are really important stuff. This is stuff that y'all should really know, and you should pay attention, Gamer Griff. And if you are needing DJ content, call your boy, find out what's going on. I can't help him. All I did was just expose every lie he ever told. I mean, it's not hurting me none. So for the ballot situation, what this is going to cause is, let's say Election Day, the candidate that's in favor to win is winning. And then they go, oh, we can't. We got to close the polls. It's after 7. We got to go home. But they're still counting. Then all of a sudden, there's a ballot dump from mail-in ballots came in. All good, Bert. No problem. And it's like they come in, 100,000 plus ballots come in for the opponent. They're all 100% for the opponent, and the favorite candidate that was ahead 100,000 is now behind 100,000. So it's like, what? So they were able to go ahead and make it so the person caught up overnight. Like the graphs are freaking vertical, straight up in the air. It'll be like this, like they go on the normal trend of counting, and then you see a straight up at 2 a.m. And that's when they usually do that stuff, between 2 to 3 a.m. They'll drop all these ballots. 100% for the opponent. It's like, wait, so the Democrats, 100% of them vote via mail? So that's the fraud part that Trump was talking about. That they're mentioning might cause bigger problems for fraud. And it's kind of sad that the voting is not treated as a very serious issue. and that the Justice Barrett sided with the people, and the way she's saying it is she's like, well, there's no set standard federally. There's no federal law that talks about how the states operate on election day. So if the states, which is states' rights, the Ninth Amendment, if the states have their own laws, because that's what the Ninth Amendment is if there's no federal law and like announcing something about a certain action, like let's say mail-in ballots, if there's no federal law about it, like you can't do it after a certain date, you can't count past a certain time, there's no federal law and it goes back to the states, and then the states have to go and they do their own thing. And that's exactly what they ruled on here, which following the Constitution, fine, it's cool and all, but it's like you guys aren't seeing the seriousness of this. I don't recommend mail-in ballots, but if there's them cheating going on in elections, then Republicans will not be controlling both houses of Congress and the presidency right now. Matt, they actually got caught up. It was like when they started bringing to light like this whole issue with votes that were going actually in the opposite direction. We have more red states than blue states. The red states, the counties that are controlled by Republicans, there are way more than those than there are liberal states in the counties. If you look at the counties, that's why they were trying to do the gerrymandering. They real quick, like they tried to do this right during this year for election year, and they tried to do it in 2024 too. They were actually getting the counties to move more blue so they can have more of the electorate to be liberal, so they could vote Democrat, which is you're not supposed to do. It should be based on population, not race. And the gerrymandering is them saying, oh, representation, black population, and all that stuff. You go, well, it's not about the race. And then Supreme Court shut that down. So that's where they really screwed up, because the Supreme Court came down on that. So now you can't do it no more. So they can't do this based on race. So now all of the voting districts can change, and they all will be Republican represented, because you got places that have 0 Republican representation and 100% Democratic representation. It's pretty odd how much it's against the Republicans. Let's go back up. So yeah, there is some stuff going on in elections that are kind of sus, and to lock it down, best thing to do is 1-day elections, count everything in the same day, and that's it. None of that mail-in stuff. Don't count after election. Like California's got a 2-week election period. Well, why do you need 2 weeks? And the mayor's race, Spencer lost. Spencer lost that race because at 2 a.m. there was a document dump of ballots, and they all were for the candidate, for the Democrats. Every single one, 100% votes went to him, like over 100,000 went to the lady, and now that person's going to run against is it Bowser or something? I don't remember her name. I don't remember that mayor's name, but the LA mayor is being challenged. So that's a big problem, man. Like you got these elections happening this year. The likelihood of the Republicans winning those it's very, very low likelihood. It's like that's not high at all. So I just think that they need to really figure it out and get it so that way when they make these decisions, the Supreme Court can rule in the favor of the person asking the question. And those are the biggest ones. Anywho, that was what I wanted to talk about. Other than that, I'm really cool with sitting and chilling. Go get something to eat. You guys do the same. You have your time back. That's why LA voted for a Dem mayor. Yeah. But at first it wasn't supposed to be like that. You know, it became that over time. But I just wanted to share that with y'all because for me it was like it was one of those things. I'm like, oh my gosh, like those kind of the one for the birthright citizenship really like was weird. It's just that was odd to me that it wasn't one of those things that go, okay, well we need to look at this, but they have a point. 14th Amendment's there that they need to constitutionally amend it if they want something different, right? Amend it. That's fair. Then the other one is the mail-in ballots. That's another one I was like, come on, man. Like, you guys. But again, as the Constitution states, there is no federal law mandating how these elections go. It goes back to the states, to their jurisdiction on how they want to do it. And again, you follow it. That's what makes the Constitution fair. It's what makes we have to vote in constituents, or we have to vote in our representatives and our lawmakers to actually do the things we need. And right now, I think Congress is the worst it's ever been. This Congress is the worst it's ever been. We have yet to have a Congress that's passed laws. We got no bills passed for anything like the Save America Act and all that stuff. Elections are run by the states. Yeah. Elections are run because the states have their own laws. That's why they get to decide how they're going to partake in those elections. So I think we have the worst Congress ever, and no matter what they say, I think the Senate's it's a mess. Senate is a mess. You got people that've been there for like 30 plus years, and they haven't done anything. They haven't had any bills go through. They haven't had any kind of movement. And then you have the House Representatives, where the House Representatives are the same kind of people, 30 plus, 40 plus, 50 plus years. They keep getting reelected, and I don't understand how. Like, new blood, bringing new talent, bringing new ideas. I would like to see things a little different and a younger Congress. Someone who's 50 and under, the max should be like, if you're over 55, you shouldn't be running for office. And I think that's for all offices, including, yes, the current president. But because we needed a guy like Trump, absolutely needed this, we could probably now set a standard that he's the last one that's going to be that age. Unless you're an elderly and are in a nursing home or in active duty, if you can't plan to be somewhere for something important about it, then you simply miss your opportunity. Exactly, Kat. It's like, go vote on the day you're supposed to go vote. The mail-in ballot thing it's a corrupted just mess of an option that they should have never gave the American people, because it got abused really quickly. And the abuse on it hasn't stopped. So hopefully they'll get their act together. They'll pass that Save America Act. We'll get like voter ID registration and all that stuff. And like, you can't vote without an ID kind of situation. You need to be verifying your voting. Now he drops a video. No way. I told you he was going to do it. I told you. Heck no. You lying. You lying. Ah.
Hey, what's going on, guys? So just to update, I'm alive. I'm good, guys. This channel does not pop, does not cook unless I got drama, negativity, bad stuff going on in my life. And I don't want to.
He hasn't gotten a haircut yet. He hasn't gotten a haircut. He dropped the video, y'all. He's watching my videos. He's watching my videos. Yeah, I thought he doesn't watch you. Quite peculiar. You know why he dropped the video? You know why he dropped the video? Because Mr. Bet on You came on the channel and was like, dang, yeah, your chick looked like a fucking horse. Oh. All right, let's see what he's got to say.
To be about that. Because that's not good. That's not good for my mental health. That's not good for my social health. That's not good for nothing. And, you know, my channel is full of haters. Just look at the comment section. I might have like 10, 20, 30 people that rock with me in the comments, but they're hit and miss when they write messages. It's like 2 of them, 3 of them that might write a message. But I have hundreds of views on every video, so I know people care. But with that said, guys, I don't really know what to tell y'all. Everything's good. I'm still betting for a living.
Why the fuck you lying? Why you always lying? Oh my God, stop fucking lying.
We are not good, DJ. Your hair is telling me otherwise.
And all I've been doing is betting. You know, I'm still making my $100, $200 a day. Nothing's changed. Nothing's changed in my life. Everything is.
He said, I'm still making my $100 to $200 a day. So it went from $750 to $500 to $250. You know he's down bad, guys. Hunk went to the barber and said, give me that Stephen Hayes cut. Let's go.
The same. And that's the issue. Really not an issue, but it is an issue. You know, it's an issue because that's not allowing me to have interesting enough content. Because right now I'm at the point on my YouTube journey that I need to become an IRL channel. What that means is I need to become a channel to where I just turn the stream on and just.
Went from 4,800 to 3K. Now what, we at 2K in the books? Dude. And now he's doing the thing that people were saying. He's going to go and talk about how he needs to change his YouTube. I need to do this. I need to do that. And none of it's going to happen, y'all. Ain't none of it going to happen at all. None of that stuff's going to happen, guys.
All day, every day. Just turn the stream on all day, every day. And what happens is, with me turning the stream on all day, every day, is that I will have moments, clippable moments. On top of that, you know, when I sleep, it's on all day. That is really the way for me to go. But my thing is right now, I don't really want to do that because I want to have a life outside of YouTube, because YouTube is not making enough money for me to make it my life. Now, with that said, you know, the sports betting, right now I'm at the transition point to where now I am hedging, you know, and making that money to where I'm going to teach the hedging strategy and method. I got a lot of things that I'm doing behind the scenes, such as I got a basketball tournament, a 3-on-3 tournament that I'm not going to tell y'all too much about. I'm going to just put my money where my mouth is.
Things that won't happen for $100, Alex.
And just let y'all come and see it. because y'all gonna see me live stream. There's gonna be live streamed every game, live streamed, and that's gonna be a big event for me. I look forward to it. And it's big for my son, but it's big for me because it's my introduction to Wilmington and putting events and et cetera on.
Why the fuck you lying? Why you always lying?
DJ, you've been saying the same thing since 2022. If you haven't done it by now, you ain't never gonna do it. That's just facts, bro.
That's why it means a lot to me. But with that said, guys, that's where we're at. I don't really have too many updates. I don't really have nothing special going on other than I'm actively in the process of selling that building.
Why the fuck you lying? Why you always lying?
The introduction to DJ was when he missed all those free throws and parents cooking them. Yep. Facts there, Scott. Yo, stop. You stop lying, bro.
Other than that, we're just living.
Dude, you are not selling that building. There's no freaking way. You can't. You haven't even gotten a clean title. It's going to be impossible. Dang near impossible. You ain't even got the money to put together what you need to sell that thing. No way.
And, you know, I want my life to be about YouTube. I want to talk about the politics. I want to talk about black culture.
Yeah, the building that he never paid taxes on, that same building he's trying to sell. And how are you going to sell something that you haven't even put any effort in? Make that make sense. You ain't got all the answers, Sway.
I don't know if y'all saw, but Juneteenth, you had, what was it, 36 people shot, 6 life ended. And it's sad because if this happened in any other city, it would be headline news. Something would happen, but because it's in a black community, nobody cares.
Oh, DJ, you just can't stop yourself. You just can't stop yourself. You really think people want to hear that mess? You really, you still think people want to hear your opinion on these matters? No one cares.
That's ultimately what I wanted my YouTube channel to be about. Talking about stories such as that. The fact you got 3 young black men going to jail for life and they have to do labor camps. They're pretty much been sentenced to slavery for the rest of their life. They're not gonna go past 99 years. They ain't living until they're, 130, 120, 200, whatever. Because they got like life, 99 years plus like additional 20 years. You know, my mission on YouTube was all about promoting stories that can reflect and make kids steer themselves into a different direction.
What you need to do is steer that hairline in a different direction and shave your head off. Because, bro, your hairline starts at the back of your head now.
Such as right now, my son, his basketball.
Peanut head, peanut brain, for real.
He's finally where he needs to be. He's back training with the trainer, who I'm actually about to give a ride to right now. But yeah, he's training with the trainer 3 days a week, and he has
Wait, he's giving a ride to the trainer? He's giving the trainer a ride? Did I hear that right? Leave the kids alone. Yeah, 50 grand, man, for real. So now he's standing up for the blacks all of a sudden? I mean, Matt, you can't make this, you can't make this up, bro. Can't make it up.
The weightlifting 2 days a week. My son is starting to get in his bag. Now, the trainer had my son in a post working with this kid that's like 125 pounds. My son is like 175. The kid was like, not, I want to say bullying him. I'm not gonna say bullying him, but he was like, you know, holding his own, like keeping it out the paint. And by the way, I don't know if I already said this, but guys, my lineup that I destroyed is part of the reason why I said I'm gonna wait till I grow my lineup back. Guys, I bought clippers because I wanted to start cutting my own hair because the barber, I keep telling him I only want.
Dude, you need to shave your head. Your hairline is gone. Your hairline is gone. And this is going to be a great thumbnail. Thank DJ. I'll take that thumbnail. Thank you.
This part cut, but he keeps cutting up like this. And he keeps pushing my lineup back.
No, it's not that he's pushing it back. That's where it starts. The barber's just following the freaking hairline. It's falling apart, dude. Your hairline's receding. You're losing hair. Just take the fucking jump, bro. Plunge and just cut it all off. Yeah, you're going to look like a damn chameleon. Yeah, all right. You're going to have a little horn in your head. All right, okay, whatever. Just deal with it. You'll be the black chameleon, which it makes sense that you look like a chameleon, and then you have the head of a chameleon, and you're bald. So just deal with it. Just deal with it. We don't need you to. We don't know what DJ actually believes in. He's just grifting. Yeah, exactly, Matt. That's exactly what he does. It's his MO.
So I screwed myself up. So I'm trying to let this grow out for the next like 3 weeks, and then I'm gonna get just this little taper right here. This is just a piece cut. But that's a little side point. But back to
the barber's following God's plan. That's so freaking stupid.
To the point, the kid was bodying my son, like you know, my son was giving no contact. And then the trainer Q, I'm going to probably
Timu Pippin touching his 7 head for real, Cram. For real. He sure is.
Do a separate video showing you guys real basketball training. And he came over like, Aiden, you playing weak? Like, he didn't come over, he was already there, but he's like, Aiden, you playing weak? You want to be the weakest in the city? And he walked over and said, that ain't how you do it. This is how you do it. And he walked over and boom, to his chest. And said, that's what you're gonna get every time you do this week. Because at that point, Aiden.
So the kid's being abused? Is that what you're admitting to? DJ is spinning out. Yeah, he is spinning out of control. Sure is 50 grand. So not only do you yoke up your freaking kid, you're letting another person elbow the sheaths out of his chest. Golly, dude. That kid's getting abused all around. Gets abused by you. Gets abused by freaking the training team. Like, oh my gosh. I know why he really haven't been online. Why, Mr. V8 Shake? DM me.
Aiden started fighting for his life in that pain. He was bullying that little kid.
Now we're talking about basketball. That means he lost his bankroll. Yo, Dikina, what's good? Did I miss the nephew update? No, he didn't get one.
Kid. When I say little kid, I'm talking about because I'm older. Like, just he was bullying that kid.
Small parking spot for that bike. Facts. That's is down his bankroll for sure. Yep. Eventually, DJ's downfall won't be funny anymore. It's gonna become sad. It's already sad, Matt. This is a fact now. I don't even care anymore because he had an out and he decided to attack rather than just accept the truth that we were trying to do. If he went to rehab, why the kids always got a good cut and he don't? If they go to the same barber, because the kid's hairline could be seen. DJ's has disappeared. You don't have a hairline. He's trying to match it.
Small kid, small child. And I started to, I'm like, bruh.
He got evicted and staying on the beach in the lifeguard shack. Oh my gosh. That's crazy, Cram. I can't believe you just said that. Homeless watch.
Like, not literally tear up, but I'm tearing up inside. Like, bruh, this is what I've been wanting. Because
no accountability. Facts, 50 grand, man.
My son, it's hard because as a parent, you can't really force what you want on your kid. It's better to let somebody else do it when it comes to basketball.
Hustler's door dashing on the low. Ooh, he might be.
Basketball. Some kids, you got to be that guy. Like Shaq, he needed his stepdad to like put that in, the fear in him. But for
hey, you guys see that FedEx envelope in the back there? Y'all peep that? What's good, Bobby? Hey DJ, if you're watching this, just take the L, go to rehab, call it a day. Exactly. Yeah, he got some type of certified mail there. It looks like FedEx, or it might be USPS. Oh boy, the back seat never lies. Facts. I made it back. Cherry story time. For real. Hey, Cherry's back. The cherry picker himself. Apparently, the archaeology community is coming hard now. It's going hard. So, yeah, it looks like we got letters in the back, guys. It looks like those are important letter docs right there. Yeah, it looks like an envelope for like some paperwork. Ooh, what you do, DJ?
For me, my son, we don't have that relationship because we had that relationship. My son respected me when it came to basketball, but then you already know the story with the mom, and it took away.
Check Discord. Ooh. Me like you when you be sending stuff. That's that is so freaking good, bro. Let's go. Mr. V8 Shake. He was just saying, he announced a celebratory comment in here, so I'm sorry he didn't want to share it with everybody, but hey, it's a celebration. Let's go. The envelopes are probably late notices for the building taggers. Oh,
That respect to where now
that's a good one.
I don't think I can ever get it back, but I'm happy that I have the guy that originally trained my son. After I let the reins off, he started and he got my son to a higher level fast. So now my son is back with him, and now everything's good. We're actually going down there right now to work with a guy that was like all-time one of the top scorers at the high school here, and he went and played overseas. He played college for 4 years, D1, and then he went overseas for like 10 plus years. And still a young guy, he's like probably in his 30s, but he's back here for summer, just hanging out, and he's got to work with my son. We're opening doors, but we got to show the work. I got to show the work enough so that way the coach can understand he needs to be guard, because we're having that issue to where I'm trying to get Aiden to understand he has to think guard. Now let me not harp on the basketball because I know that ain't what y'all want to hear. Guys, I'm living life. Everything's good. I put myself, for the first.
Why the fuck you lying? Why you always lying? Oh my God.
DJ. We've been here before. We've been here before. Why do you keep doing this? The more you say, the more you say everything is fine, the more you say everything is good, is the more I'm going to believe it's not. It's too much, guys. It's too much. This guy just doesn't get it.
First time ever I put myself on a budget. First time.
No freaking way. You're 40 years old, dude. And you're just now? Does he know we can see him? I hope he does. I hope he does know. 50 grand, man. Dude, you're 40. You should know what a budget is and you should stick with it. You don't make money, bro.
Time, I always say I'm gonna do a budget. I put myself, and I'm not talking about budget like, okay, you only spend $5 here. No, I got everything I wanna have. I got it on the budget. I got everything. But what I mean by budget is every single thing that comes out of my account, I know. I got it all wrote down, and I got it all in a checkbook app on the phone, and I got it all coming out of one account. I got it all organized to where all my money's gonna go in this account and then automatically gonna be transferred to this account.
We'll be jerks, y'all. We're gonna get his whole thing turned around. Time is now, bro. Wow.
For bills, I'm organized. I did that 2 days ago. And
quit being jerks, y'all.
And now it's all about just making the money. And right now with sports betting, I'm making about $200 to $300 a day. Like, of course, I can make more, guys. I know in chat, everybody's saying, oh my God, you need to make $2,000 a day if you're making like, dude, it don't work like that. You got to understand.
Did you pay rent? Yes or no? Probably no. Damn voice chat. Gotta pay them bills. Them bills.
As a professional bettor, which is what I told y'all I did in Vegas, you don't bet more than...
Yo.
Why the fuck you lying? Why you always lying? Oh my God. Stop fucking lying.
DJ, you gotta stop this, man. You gotta stop this. You didn't do jack in Vegas. You were the runner. You were the freaking pickup and drop-offs. You were a loan shark lackey. That is all you did. And you stood over the dude's shoulder and you watched what he did. You were not the bankroll. You were not the one given the picks. You just copied and pasted what dude was doing. That's it. Nothing about your strategy is unique. You copied it for someone else.
1% of your bankroll. So that means that, say I have $10,000.
You don't, though.
My max bet should be $10,000 bankroll. My max bet should be no more than $100. That's just what it is. $100 max bet. Now with me having now $4,000 for the most part to work with, my max.
Why the fuck you lying? Why you always...
What's up, DTW?
Max bet is going to be $40. That's just how
10% of 4,000 is not $40. 10% of 4,000 is $400. DJ can't do math. Let's go. And that's why, class, he was in the learning disabled team because he couldn't get it. For the most part, means that he wishes he had 4,000, but in reality, it's 400. That's why he's doing $40 bets. Why he's doing that?
That's how it works, and that's how you professionally bet. So understand, guys, I'm not gonna take away. I'm disciplined again, so I'm not gonna go away from that discipline to make you guys that have a lot to say happy. Meaning me making $400 bets. Yes, if I see some good action, I might make a $200 bet, 5%. But by the way, I'm saying to win $200. So that means I'm risking most times $220 to win. You know what's crazy? That too.
You're risking. So you bet $220 to win $180. You're not winning $200. You need to subtract the $220. You only won $180. The risk is already gone, DJ.
Let me just make this clear, guys. When I say I'm risking $220 to win $200, guys, I get it. A lot of y'all want everything to be nasty. Guys, I'm not gonna say I'm betting $220 to win $420. That makes no sense. To people that actually bet, they'll call you an idiot. And I'm not talking to people who
then why is it called gambling, DJ? Freaking stupido. It's gambling. You're not, you could say any other adjective you want. You were gambling. Anything that has to do with a risk is considered a gamble. The whole thing it's gambling. No matter what you say. That's why on all of those sports books, they have the 1-800-GAMBLER on their freaking app because they have to by law. Because you, degenerate gambler, need to call them. Money bags, DJ equals brokey. Yes, it does. Yes, it does.
who don't bet. I'm talking to people who want to learn how to bet the right way. And I get it. A lot of y'all don't know any better. Guys, when somebody doing it professionally says he's betting 220 to win 200, that means the 220 is known. The 220 is not lost. If you win the bet, you get the 220 return to your balance, but you get the $200 profit. So that means that if I go and my balance.
I know a streamer that bets and claims he's a degenerate, but he's actually a successful streamer. DJ just sounds like he's trying to be cool. Jeez, I'm late. Yeah, it's all good there, Pi. No worries. Yeah, he does sound like he's a poser, Matt, for sure.
This is $1,000. I bet $200, and you got to pay the 10% juice if you lose. So that means if I bet $220, that pays $200. If that bet wins, my balance goes from $780 after I make the bet. My balance is $780. That means the $220 returns to my balance, which puts me at $1,000 again, but I get $200 profit. So when you see those bet tickets that I've posted that says, you know, I've risked $400 to win $360, what that means is
DJ should go on soft white underbelly. Oh my gosh, you funny.
$400 is going back in my balance right away as soon as the bet is over. And I get the $360 profit. So that means my balance is going to be, if I started with $1,000, my balance is going to go from $600 because I made a $400 bet to $1,360 because I get the $400 back and I get the $360. Does that mean my balance is going to be 3?
Risking so much money in the fleeting moment of a game for a team you don't follow, in a city you don't live in, players you don't know. And if you try to pull your money out too early, account lock for real. He had 48, went up to 3K. That's for real stupid. Listening to him trying to convince himself is hysterical facts. He is trying. It ain't for us. This is for him. For the most part, he was money locked in a sports book. Bro, that's exactly what it is. None of that money is liquid. That stuff is all in the sports books, and he's trying to talk like that stuff is in a bank. Crazy talk, bro. This dude is insane.
$1,360. Guys, it's not hard. I get it. A lot of y'all don't know anything about betting, so y'all made it a bad thing. Y'all made it look like, why would I risk $500 to make back $5? That's what you guys really was like writing in the chat, that I was really betting $500 to win like $10. Come on, bro. But I don't know why I even acknowledge haters. I can't help it. But
the Soft White Underbelly episode. Dennis Jerome Jr. Life of a degenerate gambler and pathological liar. Nice. I me likey. Me likey.
But that said, guys, I'm still up. I'm taking my time. I'm being patient.
Why the fuck you lying? Why you always lying? Oh my God! Stop fucking lying.
Please stop, DJ, with the lying, bro.
And we're here. We're here right now.
Well, thank you, Piehead. Thank you.
And I will do a live stream soon, guys.
Why the fuck you lying? Why you always lying? Oh my God! Stop fucking lying.
Stop. You know you ain't gonna do nothing. You gonna come back with your tail between your legs, talking about I lost everything. I can't do this and like this no more. I need to get a job. I gotta get JOB. I'm gonna do DoorDash until it's over, until I can get enough capital so I can go ahead and get a job. And then you're gonna go, well, I got the job and I got enough bankroll. I'm gonna put it all in the sports book and gamble. Don't worry, guys. In September, we're going to hear this stuff. And then in December, he's going to talk about job. And then in freaking January, he's going to go ahead and say, no, we're not going to do that no more. And then in freaking in March, he's going to say, oh, March Madness, I don't need a job. And then in April, he's going to be like, I need a job. It's just going to be the freaking, that's just his life in that show. He lies so much he doesn't even realize when he's lying anymore. It's like muscle memory. Yeah, exactly. Oh, I'm telling the truth. Oh, let me tell a lie. Blah, 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 blah.
Just right now, I got everything I need. I'm back working on my Mac.
Why the fuck you lying? Why you always lying?
He lies as he breathes, guys. Like, we've heard this before.
I got my Mac in the book bag. I've been really setting it up. But the biggest thing I got going on right now is trying to get comfortable not doing the delivery apps no more. You know,
that means he's still doing them, guys. Just like DSP Diapergate, we got Giggate. This dude is still doing gig apps because he's addicted to the freaking gambling. He's addicted to the gig apps because they give him the same kind of freaking rush. And that's facts.
I'm not doing the gig work no more. Like, that job is cooked. She already just wrote me and said, hey, whenever you're ready to come back, I got a spot for you, always. I said, thank you, but hey, I'm sorry. not going back. I'm done.
Why the fuck you lying? Why you always lying?
2 months later, he's gonna be right back doing the gig work. Yep, that gig so thing is like gambling too. Yep, the gig app thing is like gambling too. It is. It is just like gambling because the rush of the next hit. It's the next rush.
Now in the future, maybe I might, you know, if I get bored, but I make too much money betting.
Why the fuck you lying? Why you always lying?
Stop with the lies, DJ. Nobody wants to know about your freaking, like, convincing yourself that what you're doing is working. Because we all know it's not.
That'd be stupid. But with that said, guys, I think that's all I'm gonna give you on this update. I appreciate y'all for tuning in for this video. If you liked what you heard or you don't like what you heard, I'm all free for you guys leaving comments. Guys, the only people that get blocked are people that just come straight with hate. I don't need that no more. I don't need that on my channel. That's pointless. Now,
wow.
Once my channel grows, I'm gonna unblock everybody.
Once my channel grows, I'm gonna unblock everybody.
Why the fuck you lying? Why you always lying?
2 months later, he's gonna be like, I gotta unblock everybody. I gotta get engagement. I'm not gonna get any engagement until I talk to you guys. Freedom of speech. Like, he's gonna do this, and then all the hate's gonna come, and then he's gonna block everybody again. It's the circle of DJ's life, and it's out of control. Yeah. Back to the block cycle. Exactly.
Once I get, but right now YouTube is punishing me because of the negative interaction that my videos are getting. It coming off like I'm doing hate, like I'm just doing videos that are just trolling and hate, making people hate to watch. So with that said, I'm not going to engage with you people. I'm going to
grow. What the hell is this? What? What? What is this? Bruh. Dude, no way, DJ. Oh my. Oh my gosh. Dude. Yo. What the fuck is this? DJ, go bald, man. Like, it's just all the way down. No, it's not the barber, Matt. He did this. He cut his own hair. He's his own detractor, y'all. Bro. Wow. Guys, I don't know if you can see this right here that I'm pointing to with my mouse, but that's a chunk of his hair missing. Can't afford a $30 haircut. That's a chunk of his hair missing, guys. Look, let's zoom in a little bit more. You see that? That's a chunk of his hair. It's like he went, he's like, oh, just keep cutting. And then here, he started shaving it. He's like, and then doesn't go back. And then he forgets about this part right here. Like, none of it's completely faded up. None of it's tapered. It's growing all kinds of like crazy weird. It's got lint and dirt on it. Like he didn't shower. He's got lint and dirt all over his head. He ain't shower. He ain't wash his hair. Bro. Yo, if anybody needs to know if this guy is up and he's telling you we're okay, we're up, he's lying. He's absolutely lying, because what is this? It's like, what are those? It's like, what is that? Like, oh my gosh. I'm floored, y'all. This is wild. Wow. I'm totally going to clown that. I'm posting that everywhere. Posting on Facebook.
Just keep it moving. But that's it. That's pretty much it, guys.
If you're cutting yourself, why would you try a taper? Just go ahead even all around. Yeah, stick. It's funny. Yes, it's going okay for now. Like for a full time.
Appreciate y'all. Hit the like button if you don't mind. Subscribe if you're not subscribed. That's all, guys. I'm out. We're out for now. Peace. Hey, what's going on, guys? So just to update,
Oh, we gotta see the comments, man. So you make $102 a day gambling. That would be like 80,000 salary at reach. Clearly, you're not being honest about your losses. O'Shea Duke Jackson assistant. Okay, you got it. Somebody who's new. It's a new account. 2 subscribers.
Hey, what's going on, guys? So just to update, I'm alive. I'm good, guys.
Wow. Okay, so now I can go ahead and end the live, because that's what we were waiting for. And DJ delivered. Always delivering when you need to, for a good laugh. Love it. So, gonna take it down. This here is part of the Amazing series. If not, I'm gonna make it part of the Amazing series. You guys are more than welcome to check it out. It's not paywalled, but the rest of it is. See if I could work on getting the Patreon up. I wanted to do it, but I'll be home this week here a little early. I have a day off, so I'll be able to try it out and get it going. And then I'll paywall that too, DJ. Stuff that you can't do, I'm going to do it at a higher level than you, because I'm that guy. I'm that guy, DJ. You ain't got what it takes. You ain't got this. You don't know how to do YouTube, bro. If you say you know how to do YouTube and you this big old hot shot, bro, you're just a whole bunch of cap. You just don't have it. You don't have what it takes. But again, guys, thank you very much for coming around. Everybody who supported the donos today, from 50 Grand Man, $2. Thank you. All y'all who didn't make it, checking us some posts, thank you. And you guys take care. Have a good one. Vivaz is signing out. Love, peace, chicken grease. I'll catch you in the next.